Let it come from the place of overflowing. Let it come from the place of your love. Let it come from the place of your thinking.
Do you wish you were living a different reality? Perhaps one in which you had the perfect relationships, the perfect body, the beautiful house that you want, the job and the money that you really want. And have you tried making changes so that you could have a different life, a different reality to the one that you currently have? Now I'm going to say something that you may or may not instantly agree with, but I say it because it really cuts to the chase, and I'll explain why. You see, changing our reality really means changing our perception of our current reality. Okay, so why would you want to do that? Here's why. Because on the face of it, our current reality is not a pleasing one. In fact, it's unpleasant. It's troublesome and troubling. It's not enjoyable. It's disempowering. It's scary. It's painful. You fill in the blank. Okay, so that's our perception and therefore our experience of our current reality. Perception and therefore experience. And because of that, we want to change it. Sounds perfectly reasonable, and it is. But here's an even better reason for wanting to change your current reality. And that is to allow it to reflect your true reality, which is your true nature. Now you might think that that is trivial and maybe even irrelevant. I mean, isn't it good enough that I'm not liking what I currently see and experience, and so I want to change that? That's good enough, isn't it? Yes, absolutely. We already agreed on that. But that, and this is an important but. You don't want to be picking another reality from a storehouse of other apparent realities, do you? Well, the truth is, many people would happily answer yes to that question. Yes, I would like to, pick from this storehouse of this world another reality. But you see, it's not a true reality. It's another perceptual reality. The thing is, if you were to do that, you're simply replacing one perceptual reality with another perceptual reality. And the trouble with that is that it's an illusion, meaning it's not true. It's essentially empty. Meaning that this mirage of a reality that you're replacing your current reality will sooner or later be revealed for what it is. A mirage, an illusion. and this is the part that almost all of us take in life, myself included. I'll be the first to put my hand up. Buying into illusions that we've been conditioned into by this world, this phenomenal world, meaning this world of phenomena. Investing our attention and our energy into what is insubstantial. And by that I mean it has no lasting value. Most of us, for most of our lives, become so driven to invest in things that we have personally and collectively ascribed meaning and value to. And in and of themselves, none of these things have true value. And that goes for everything in this phenomenal world, including our relationships, the planet, our jobs, our passions, our accomplishments, our country, our body, mind, everything. None of these, in and of themselves, have any substance or value other than the value that we give them. I know that's another hard truth to accept. And if you don't handle it well, if you don't handle that well, you could descend into a sense of despair and even nihilism. I mean, like, what's the point? What's the point of any of it? Of my life, of life in general, of anybody's life, of anything? What's the point? Here's the point. Here's the point. While none of it has any value or meaning in and of itself, you and I have the power of choice over how we relate with the people and the things of this world, including ourselves. We choose how we live in this world, and that is what determines whether we live happily, joyously, peacefully, productively, creatively, freely, excitedly, gloriously, magnificently, wondrously, or whether we don't. And when we don't, we are more likely to feel miserable, depressed, uncertain, confused, doubtful, insecure, inadequate, unworthy, and all of those other experiences and states that we have that we find unpleasant and that we try our best to change. So the question is, do you swap one illusion for another from the storehouse of illusions that this phenomenal world is? Or do you decide that you're going to go for the real deal? And what's that? Your true nature, which is the true essential nature of love, of life, of God, of the universe. And why would you do that? Because that nature is unchanging, it is stable, it is inexhaustible, it never dies. And nothing, and really get this, nothing that you can do can either damage it on the one hand or even enhance it, because it's already wondrously whole and complete and gorgeous and beautiful. It is everything that you desire. The peace, the joy, the fulfillment, the beauty, the abundance, the rapture, the ecstasy, the freedom, everything. So it's really about what you want to invest your life. Illusions, which is perceptual reality, or truth, which is essential and unchanging reality. And the wonderful thing about this is, if you choose the second, contrary to the fears of so many people, it will not turn you into a feelingless piece of protoplasm. It will not turn you into an insensitive or apathetic or indifferent being. It will not remove the energy of passion or curiosity or adventure or romance or intimacy or abundance from you. No, no, no. On the contrary, it will keep filling you with all of it, simply as the very ongoing expression of its nature, of your very nature. And so, rather than relate to other people and things from the illusion of neediness or unworthiness, of not enoughness, of lack, of dependency, of guilt, of shame, and all those other, afflictive states and emotions, you will instead relate to them with enoughness, with fullness, abundance, integrity, wholeness. Why? Because that is who and what you truly are. That is your true reality. That is my true reality. So what do you think? Do you find anything I've said hard to accept? Do you have your doubts? You know, I think sincere inquiry is such a vital part of our journey, especially for those of us who've been trained to rely so heavily and almost exclusively on our intellect. And when we do inquire sincerely, we will discover the freedom to go beyond the intellect and to discover for ourselves what is truly true. We will no longer need to accept or believe what someone else says. We will know truth in a way that we've never known it before. Truth which is impersonal, but which is universal. Please share your thoughts. And meanwhile, I wish you much love, and may your heart beat with the rhythms of peace.
Only truth will set us free. Only truth will set
Hey everybody, I know it's so easy to forget. I do it myself so often. But please, if you did like this video, do hit the like button, do subscribe, do share, and most of all, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much.
overflowing.